I am inviting you guys to experience my inner child healing journey with me, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I know that it's going to benefit so many people because it was so powerful. I have learned so much when I started doing my inner child healing process, and I just started by myself, like made it like little private session, and like in the morning routine, I started this morning routine of healing my inner child and talking to my inner child and trying to understand what's going on. And I saw so many differences in my body and in my emotional well-being, and I saw all different kinds of this positive outcome while I was doing this inner child healing. So that's why I wanted to share this with you guys, because many people can benefit from it. And I know that we are all connected. So if I heal my inner child, then it's gonna also impact other people around the world, because we are all connected. So if I just do it by instead of just doing it by myself, maybe I can, share this experience, and hopefully some other people who are watching this video also will get a motivation to start this inner child healing. So if 100 or 20 or even like 35 people start doing this inner child healing, then we're gonna have positive impact in other people around the world. It's not only the people we are gonna impacting positively, but also the Mother Earth. So Mother Earth is such an amazing consciousness that I am extremely grateful and thankful, and this is my actually one of the motivation that I wanted to share it with other people, because just doing by myself, obviously when my awareness and consciousness increases, again the Mother Earth consciousness awareness also increases, so it's gonna benefit the Mother Earth. But if I just do it by myself, obviously there are many people are doing the inner child healing. It's obvious, it's not just me, but still, there are some people maybe have not started doing it. So I just wanted to share it to encourage people to start this journey. So I learned so much from inner child healing, and it's not just the information and knowledge I gathered by doing it. I also see lots of positive effects on my body and on my emotion, and that was like really, really good. And I was so surprised because I did not know this before I started doing this. I did not know this. Just a simple thing can, give me so much impact and benefit, because inner child healing does not require like basically nothing. We can just do it anytime at home without any specific techniques or devices. We don't need anything. We just have to have the intention that we want to heal our inner child. And obviously, since we are as a human being living, trying to survive in this planet, everybody has an inner child wound, everybody. And of course, it's going to be different from individual. But some people have more inner child wounds and other people less, but still everybody has inner child wounds. And when we start healing that inner part of ourselves, then like who we are actually changes, and that's what I saw in my own experience. And it was just so powerful. I just realized so many things that I did not know before. For example, I am a master contortionist and have been performing all around the world as a contortionist. And I started when I was very young. And during my contortion practice, and even after when I was performing as professionally, I did not know that my body has been carrying so much trauma, because through this contortion practice, my body has been through so much trauma that I did not realize. Until when I started doing this inner child healing, I realized like my body was like screaming and shouting, because contortion practice was extremely hard. It's just, oh my God, it was just physically and emotionally just too much. And many people misunderstood that contortionists are just flexible people who are born flexible, and one day they just become contortionists. Most people think that way, but unfortunately, it does not happen like that. I wish it was that easy. But in order to become a professional contortionist, we need to go through intensive practice, at least 7 years. So it takes more time than to become a doctor, because if somebody wants to become a doctor, he or she gonna study in the medical school for 6 years and then they become doctor. But contortion, it just takes more than that, and it is a profession. And so when I was a young child, I used to cry like every single day, because it was just so intense. And when I was like 13 years old, I had this pain in my left side of my lower back, and it was so intense that every time when I tried to like even try to bend my back like this, it was hurting so much. And I used to tell my coach that it's hurting, and obviously my contortion coach, she was so extremely tough. And when I told her, she said like, okay, if it is hurting, then you have to practice more until it does not hurt anymore. And I didn't have any choice. Like, I could not say that I didn't have the right to say that I don't want to practice contortion because it's hurting. And so I sucked it up, and the pain was consistent for 1 year. And when I was like 14 years old, it just kind of, I thought it disappeared, but it's not. It's just my body became just so used to this pain, and I just continued with my life. And when I started doing my inner child healing journey, I realized that that pain was my body screaming, like crying, can we stop? Like, can we just take a break? Because I'm just so burned out and I'm tired. But obviously, I did not know what my body was saying, because our body communicates with us all the time. But obviously, it's not going to communicate with us verbally. But one of the best communication the body uses is the pain. But most people just ignore it, because we don't know, like most of people, we don't understand the messages that we are getting from the body. So if we have any illnesses, any sore, any discomfort in every area of our body, that means our body is telling us something. It can be anything. But most people, we don't know. Like, because we have been never taught about it. So after so many years later, I just understood, like, oh, my body was, has been telling me that my body didn't want to practice contortion, just needed to take a rest, and I never gave my body to permission to rest. Even recently, I'm just so used to pushing myself, pushing my emotions down, pushing my basically everything down, and so I just keep telling my body, okay, you have to practice. You don't have any option. Even though you are hurting, you have to practice. And, even if you are tired, you have to practice. And like, basically, I don't care what you are saying. You just have to practice and perform. That's what I have been telling my body for so long time. And when I started my inner healing journey, I was like, so how can I say? I felt like I abandoned my body for a long time. And I felt like compassion towards my body, and I asked forgiveness from my body. Like, I'm so sorry that what you have been through. It's been so painful, and I am so sorry if I didn't listen to you. And from now on, I gonna listen to you. And if you say no, then I will understand that it's no, and I will stop pushing you. And when I started talking with my body, actually I became more aware of my body, because our body has its own consciousness and awareness, and obviously it's so smart, and it like tries to communicate with us all the time. So when I started to communicate and started even try to listen to my body, I just realized so many emotions that has been stuck in our body, because not only physical pain can bring trauma to our body, but also emotional, unexpressed, especially expressed emotion can bring so much discomfort and pain in our body, and it just stays in our body. So when we release this, I feel so free. I felt like so free. I was like, I don't know. It's really hard to describe the feeling, because you will understand if you start doing your inner child healing, and when blocked emotions are getting released from your body, you're gonna feel it. And it's like, for me, I just don't know how to describe this feeling, because it is just an amazing feeling. And yeah, so I just can't continue to do this by myself at home, because I don't know how to express, but it just, our life can be so different. Our life can be so rich, so fulfilling, and we will understand ourselves more, and we're gonna accept ourselves unconditionally. We're gonna approve ourselves unconditionally. And that is such a beautiful thing. And this is why I'm sharing with you guys. And obviously, if you are interested in inner child healing, obviously, please let me know. I would be more than happy to share everything that I have been experiencing, and I will share with you guys the techniques, what I learned, what I did in order to start healing my inner child. And it's not even that hard. It's simple and easy. And obviously, if you are already started doing your inner child healing, please let me know your experience in the comment section, because everybody is so different and everybody has just so distinctive experiences, and based on these experiences we learn a lot of different things. And so we learn from each other. That's why I'm encouraging you guys to share your experience so we can learn all from each other. So yeah, and this is what I wanted to tell you guys, and thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I hope you're gonna continue doing your inner child work. And if you have not done it, I really encourage you to start the inner child healing work, because it's just amazing. It was like so good. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will